Ghana's partnership talks with Japan has finally reached its climax as both countries have finally signed a true grant agreement, which is valued at 3.5 billion Japanese yen, which is 23 million US dollars. The main purpose of this agreement is to support key infrastructure in Ghana and health projects as well. This partnership deal has long been in the pipeline as Ghana has been constantly having back and forth talks with Japan, with the Japanese government strengthening their ties and finally boiling down to this 23 million US dollar partnership, which is going to be a monumental collaboration that promises to transform the lives in the country Ghana. This isn't just another agreement, as it is going to directly fuel infrastructural upgrades and healthcare revolutions in key regions in the country. So today, let's get into the details of this partnership deal and how finally Ghana and Japan has put their signatures on the papers to ensure this partnership commences as soon as possible, enabling the construction of various projects, which is soon to come. So stick with me till the end so as not to miss any detail. Before we dive in, kindly hit the like button also to support this channel and subscribe to this channel, turning on the post notification bell so as not to miss any future uploads. Let's get right into this exciting partnership signing. Ghana and Japan, which are two diverse countries, are finally united by the commitment to progress. Both countries have long nurtured a partnership that's exemplifying mutual respect and innovative cooperation. The latest of this, which is building on decades of fruitful exchanges, from economic dialogues to cultural bridges, all aimed at elevating Ghana's standing and improving infrastructural developments in the country. The signing of the two grant agreements, totaling approximately 3.5 billion Japanese yen, with its equivalent being 23 million US dollars, marks a pivotal moment, directly addressing the pressing needs in infrastructure and public health that Ghana has been faced with. And this diplomatic partnership can turn this lack of infrastructural development on its head, ensuring that the resources will flow where they are needed the most. Japan made known just months prior that its commitment to supporting Ghana is unwavering, understanding that Ghana's developments in these sectors are of the utmost importance, and this financial aid, which is an investment in resilience, is designed to empower local systems and foster self-sufficiency. It is clear that the alliance between Ghana and Japan is going to be the lifeblood of this developmental agenda, reminding us that no nation thrives in isolation. The two grant facilities were inked down with precision and purpose. On Thursday, 2nd October 2025, representatives from both nations came together in a ceremony brimming with optimism and symbolized not just the signing, but a shared dream for prosperity. The Japanese ambassador for Ghana, Hiroshi Yoshimoto, stood as the embodiment of the nation's generosity, while Ghana's Minister for Foreign Affairs, Samoku Blakwa, channeled the aspirations of millions in Ghana. These agreements were channeled at funding vital projects in Ghana, which are mainly two flagship initiatives: the Kumasi Inner City Road Improvement Project and the Northern Region Improvement of Healthcare Systems Project. This will ensure that the streets of Kumasi, the cultural epicenter of the Ashanti region, is transformed by smoother pathways and enhanced connectivity, and the project will also be ensuring the rehabilitation of roads that have been damaged. It's all about reimagining urban mobility, reducing congestion and unlocking economic potential for traders, commuters and families alike. Enhanced roads mean faster movement of goods, a safer journey, and a ripple effect that will be boosting the local businesses. This will be a catalyst for Ashanti region's rise. On the other hand of this project is focusing northward in Ghana. The healthcare initiative will be breathing new life into the northern region's medical landscape. Here, the focus is on elevating service delivery, from modernizing facilities to equipping healthcare workers with cutting-edge tools in a region where access to quality care can be a daily battle. This infusion promises shorter wait times, better diagnostics, and preventive measures that is going to safeguard the vulnerable population in Ghana's north. It's a holistic approach recognizing that health is a foundation of education, productivity, and societal harmony. That's to tell you that this partnership is very vital for Ghana, and it's just the first of many to come. The main highlight of this project is to show that Japan is indeed committed to aiding Ghana in its endeavors, drawing from the wisdoms of steering this ship, and this represents yet another stride in the bond between Ghana and Japan. Ghana's foreign minister highlighted that the grant emerges as a direct fruit of President John Mahama's recent work with the Japanese, a diplomatic triumph where pledges were not just voiced, but it was vividly committed to paper. This insight reveals the power of high-level engagement that a single visit can attain, as the President John Mahama just took one visit and it turned into a multi-million-dollar lifeline, aligning international resources with Ghana's homegrown developmental blueprint. Optimism is in the air, as the Ashanti region of Ghana is going to see improved road networks. That is not just the construction of new roads, but the rehabilitation of existing ones. And this is signaling the beginning of the Ghana-Japan partnership, as there have been much more oral commitments between the two countries, with one being the construction of a bridge across the Volta Lake, which is the biggest man-made lake in Ghana. And just by that, you are to know that the investment amount wouldn't be a small feat. These parks will fortify the diplomatic ties while delivering real felt benefits to everyday Ghanaians. The roads will also be efficient rather than a frustration, as Japan has already ordered a delegation to come to Ghana, examine the roads, and utilize the best materials for the work, and not just be an aid partnership where the other doesn't contribute. This time, Japan is going to contribute immensely to the development of Ghana. The clinics also are to stand as sentinels of wellness, which will be a blueprint for equity, where improved infrastructure eases the burden of travel and commerce, especially in the northern region, where it will help bolster healthcare and weave a safety net for the underserved. This is a great hallmark of a partnership that will be seen beyond the borders, envisioning Ghana where opportunities will know no regional bound. This $23 million infusion will indeed boost Ghana's infrastructure. Let's start with Kumasi's project in the Ashanti region, where the market is pulsing with energy and innovation. Upgraded inner city roads will slash travel times, potentially boosting trade volumes by double digits. Local artisans, farmers and entrepreneurs will stand to gain immensely as reliable transport networks open doors to wider markets and fresh investments. This isn't just asphalt and engineering. It will be transforming into job creation for construction crews to logistics innovators. Venturing to the northern region, the healthcare overhaul will be addressing critical equity gaps, with the vast landscapes and resilient communities having long grappled with infrastructural hurdles in medical access. And by enhancing systems here, the government of Ghana, through this partnership, is not only curbing disease outbreaks, but also empowering women and children through routine screenings and maternal care. Ghana's minister's keen insight into this, viewing it as a cornerstone for national vitality, resonates deeply with the people of Ghana for a healthier region, which will be meaning a stronger Ghana overall. Reducing maternal mortality, fortifying immunization drives, and community health outposts will all contribute and be a ripple effect in a brighter future where education will be flourishing unhindered by illness. Economically as well, this Japanese partnership is aligning seamlessly with Ghana's broader agenda, echoing recent strides like the 13.4 million deal to electrify Tamale. Together, these initiatives will paint the picture of a nation accelerating toward the UN Sustainable Development Goals, as infrastructure will be boosting investment. Health as well will be boosting human capital. Japan's role here is immense, choosing grants over loans to minimize fiscal strain, ensuring that Ghana will be retaining its sovereignty in its growth story. It's a model that will be a win-win diplomatic solution. This is a partnership that's going to be felt in Ghana and be a progress personified. What are your thoughts on these two partnership grants between Ghana and Japan that will be boosting Ghana forward? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, before we go, kindly hit the like button to support this channel and help spread the word on this partnership agreement between Ghana and Japan. Hit the subscribe button and subsequently the bell notification to stay updated, as I'll always be keeping you in the loop when it comes to Ghana's development. Check this next video out on other improvements that Ghana is making. Thank you, and on to the next video. Be sure to check this next video out.